Weird. I don't know what to say about him. David Hable's funny, y'all. Give it up for David Hable, y'all. Give it up for David Hable.
I have a beard. I'm David.
There you go.
This is the biggest crowd I've seen here. Good job for getting out, everybody. I'm really glad to see a big crowd here. This place deserves to have a big crowd. So Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison played together once. Did you know that? And Jim Morrison was smashed. Lead singer of the Doors for non-60s buffs. And so Jimi Hendrix is kind of caretaking for Morrison, being like, singing that one, that's the recording mic, because Morrison's, wailing, et cetera, et cetera. And so it brings us to the answer to the question that not a lot of people have asked, which is, if Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison were going to a party, who would be the designated driver? Jimi Hendrix, because he doesn't fuck with crosstown traffic. So last night I realized that my ego was starting to get out of control, and so earlier today I went to a meeting of Dick's Anonymous. God. Okay. And they said as long as you're open and honest, you don't ever have to be a dick again. Then I came here and blew my anonymity. God. You see, I'd said that I was an English major. I was an English major once upon a time, so I'm usually really anal about what I say, but I'm fucking up the pronunciations ever so slightly tonight. Anyways, let's see what I've got written down. I'm not used to doing this sober. Usually I drink beforehand, but that makes my reaction time a lot slower. And if you have any possibilities of anything going on with any girls, you might pay for it later. My genetics make me pay for it later. So I put a picture of myself with Sriracha up on Tinder, and I started getting matched with a lot of hipster girls. And it's great, I wanted to bring it here on stage and be like, hey, anybody want to see my cock? And bring out the bottle of Sriracha, because it has a rooster on there, and euphemisms and bad puns and shit. This is my 25th open mic. I'm still introverted as I was probably on the first open mic. But on the first open mic, which was about a year ago in March, what happened was I had intro music picked out because it was the first show we were doing in Johnson City, up further north in Tennessee, and it didn't come on while I was going onto the stage. But while I was on stage, terrified because it's my first show. I don't know anything about comedy, but nobody knew that at the time. Everyone here knows that now, unfortunately. He dropped his notebook, and my intro came on, which is a blaring horn intro. I knew the story of the song, which is that John Lennon and Elton John were playing together in the mid-'70s. And what happened was, Lennon hadn't done any concerts for a long time, and so he had stage fright. And Elton's like, hey man, I bet this song we're working on will make number one. Not even Imagine had made number one. Not even Imagine. People always talk about that when they talk about John Lennon. The first song that made number one was this disco hit that came out in 1975 called Whatever Gets You Through the Night. And so that was the first number one he had as a solo artist, and so his losing the bet meant he had to play Madison Square Gardens with Elton John from not having performed for a very long time, which was probably a terrifying thing for him, but that's when he got back with Yoko, so I don't know if he got more depressed or not after that, and I don't know if that's why that happened. How you guys doing? I hope I'm the only one sweating up here. I think it's because I wore pants, but I don't think I'd have more fans if I hadn't worn pants. I just meant, I could have worn shorts, but I didn't wear shorts. Instead, I'm wearing pants. And bantering awkwardly about wearing pants. When most of the time, I'm there at home in my silly PlayStation pajamas, which are kind of badass in my opinion, but I keep getting dished on about them, and I don't understand that satellite TV is not all it's dished up to be. Shit. That's just me improving. Like, I haven't done a show since the Sunday before last. So, I'm coming up here, my nerves are a thing, but I really like that, we got a big audience this week, and I'm really glad you guys are coming out and supporting local comedy. Yeah! Local comedy! So, I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend to clear up space in my computer, because I keep getting gigabytes eaten up, because I keep downloading viruses. Like, I try to do it on my phone, but it doesn't work any better. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Anyways, shit. I mean, you win some, you lose some, and tonight I just, came up here and I started melting like butter in the parking lot on a hot July day. This is probably not an image you wanted to see. Anyways, let's keep on with the show and enjoy your night, and remember to drink plenty and sober up before you go out of here. Alright.
David Hable, y'all, with the public service announcements and all. Thank you.